Okay, so before we get into today's video, I just wanted to ask you to go ahead and go down below and drop a like and subscribe. If by the end of the video you didn't like it, you can change that like into a dislike. And if you got bored and clicked off, you can go ahead and unsubscribe. I'm just really trying to push for 100 subscribers currently. That's my current goal. We are currently at 57 subscribers. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, so today we have another one of my simple guides. This one is going to be about the GENIEMON and just going over everything you really need to know about them, where you can get them, how you can upgrade them, and things like that. So going over first, you can find them out in the world randomly. They're going to be separated into two categories. Right now I don't have any inactive, but there's going to be active and inactive, meaning the active ones here are going to have a button that you can press. The inactive ones are only going to have a passive skill. Now that'll come into play in a little bit. You're also going to have shiny versions of the GENIEMON. In order to upgrade them, you can either feed in other GENIEMON or you can use these Yum Yum cream. And the way you can get that, because as you can see here, it doesn't really tell you. Now, I think I've gotten some from like some quests, maybe the battle pass. The only way I know that you can farm for it, which is the most important one, is going to be through fishing. When you sell your catch, you can come over here to the shop, and over here in the shop under items, you're going to have these discounted ones right here. You can get 10 of them for that discounted price. After you buy them up, then they're going to be 60. So this is one way to farm it other than just like going out and farming them in the world. Now, you will see like a light above them, like a shining light. And then also if you have Miraculous Roboxy, he's not only going to show chests, but he'll also show GENIEMON. So right here, you can see, oh look, there's one right there. So it'll mark it like that. You just walk up to it. You have these treats. You have an infinite amount of the green ones, the lowest chance to catch them. And then you have blue and then you have purple. It ups the chance to catch them. That only really matters with the higher rarities, or unless you're unlucky like me, because I've gotten pretty unlucky and failed a lot of green ones. That's why I don't have that many. Another thing with the Roboxy's like ability, see, I'm going to press it right here. See how it goes on cooldown. But if I just say come over here and TP here, you'll see that boom, it refreshes. So for whatever reason, when you TP and refresh your location, it refreshes your cooldowns. That's a great thing to know. You can obviously use it, see if there's anything around you. If there's nothing around you, TP somewhere and then just rinse and repeat. So as you can see, there's one right here. I've also seen some people say that there is a limit to where they can spawn. There's going to be certain areas that they definitely won't spawn, and that included lost areas. But as you can see here at this one, this isn't the only one I've seen here. I've seen another one hovering over there on the other side. That's just what it looks like when it's going to fail. The little circle going around will progressively change color. If it gets all the way to red before the circle closes, then you failed it and you don't catch it.
I shall offer what
moving into, oh, and see, it's got an inactive one right there, and it comes with these traits. Now, these traits are important because once you upgrade your main active GENIEMON, as you can see, there's going to be, this one's upgraded, so there's one unlocked, but 3 that are going to be locked at the start. When I click on here, click the GENIEMON to merge, I can click on that, and I can click here to inactive, and then I can take that trait and put it onto mine. Now, that's not the trait I want because it's not that good. But here, you're also going to have the traits archive. So it's going to show all the traits that you've gotten from picking some up, and then all the traits that you can get, obviously grayed out here. For Miraculous Roboxy, any of these are going to be pretty good. Frugal is going to be something that goes along with his ability. Same thing with the auto pickup range. There's also some other ones right here like auto reel and enable. So you can pull out a specific GENIEMON to fish more efficiently, to farm for the level up materials. The other thing, and this is something that I'm not 100% sure on, but it seems, because as you click on this, you need the Yum Yum milk in order to ascend them. Now, the only way it shows here to get this is from the immersive theater. I'm not very far into it. I'm still under the classic repertoire. But when I come in over here to Memento, I have only one available here to buy. And then it also refreshes when the store refreshes. So it's going to take quite a bit for me to get up to that. So I can only ascend one every store refresh. Unless through here you unlock some more options in the store, and there might also just be other places to get it. That I'm not 100% sure on. I don't have all the info on that. I've tried to look some stuff up and I couldn't find anything on it. Now, we have inactive. We've gone over the traits. Now let's go over the attributes. So for the active GENIEMON right here, you're going to have your active button. It's going to be the button you press. It's going to be the ability, and they're also going to have a passive skill. There is going to be Miraculous Roboxy here, where I would say it's more of a utility one. Then you're going to have something like the Balbi, which is going to, the passive skill is going to buff. And it's going to buff Lumina attack for combat partners, and the stats provided with Demon Wedge's prefix Phoenix by 0.5%. Now, every element is going to have one like this. So for example, right here, this is the Electro one. Right here, this is the Pyro one. Here's the Hydro one. And then this one was the Umbra one. I'm not sure if there's like different variations, like 2 Umbro and then 2 different Hydro that have slightly different main stats here. But as you can see, the main stats currently do match up pretty well with the archetype and things. So right here, we have the Hydro team, increase attack of all allied summons, right? That goes pretty well with Hydro. Skill duration for self and allies. Pretty good with Hydro. Or not Hydro, sorry. Pyro. Reduction in defense, right? There's going to be other ones within this category that do also give like more generalized buffs, kind of like Roboxy. I know there's one that heals instead of like buffing certain skills and stuff like that. So that's going to be good for that. Now, obviously, you know how to get them through open world, through Miraculous Roboxy, just looking around for the light, also TPing around to reset that cooldown to get a little more efficient with it. All right, so there is going to be one other way that you can obtain them, and that is going to be through the commissions. So if you come over here to combat, you go to your commissions, it's going to be under here in this one. Now, if you click on them, so for example, this is going to be the one I use, Termination. I don't think I've actually done this one before. Yeah, I got all the first clears. But if you come over here to the commission occurrence, it's going to have Rescue GENIEMON right there. And there can be different occurrences, so I'm not exactly sure how quick Termination runs. I know that one that I got a lot of the Rescue GENIEMON quest on was here on Capture, and this one does go pretty quickly. There you go, you have Rescue GENIEMON, but you also have a chance for another event to occur. Now, I have seen some things saying that you can only get 15 of those per day, per like server reset time. So I would just keep an eye out for that. Once you hit that 15 on that 16th one, if you don't really get it, 17th one, you don't really get it, 18th one, you don't really get it, then I'd assume like, yeah, I haven't tested it out myself, so I'm not exactly sure on that. So I am just relaying this information to you from what I've heard, and that would be that. So just to recap everything, you can level them up through Battle Pass, you know, some quests, it'll give you the rewards and stuff like that, but mainly the farmable way is going to be through fishing and then selling that catch in order to get the Yum Yum cream for the level up. You can also just farm regular GENIEMON and feed them in for XP. You can, once you ascend them, you can then select traits from the inactive GENIEMON or active GENIEMON. You have different buffing depending on the element and a specific GENIEMON for each element. You'll be able to ascend them through the immersive theater. However, I'm not sure if there are other ways to obtain that. However, as of now, that's the only way I do know how to obtain it. It's going to be from the shop, and then it's going to be right there. I've already sold mine out. I'm not sure if as you go through more immersive theater, more will unlock in the shop, because I haven't gotten that far, so I can't give you the information on that. And yeah, that's going to be everything you need to know. Everyone should have this little guy right here, Miraculous Roboxy, by now. He's amazing. If you don't, you can just go ahead and go down into the sewer, and then that's where you'll find him. If you're unsure of where to find them, you can check out my video. It'll show where to find them and stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, that'll be everything for today. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace.